or now?
I was gonna say if my
We're here with his bitches.
Now we're good. Sorry, Jesse. Thank you for telling me that. This is a big old learning process for me. And
and whoever's in the kitchen.
What happened?
Ice cubes.
Oh, it was just ice? Yeah. If it was the soy sauce container, I would get up and walk away.
Wait, the soy sauce container?
My soy sauce bottles tend to fall out of my fridge every time I open the fridge door.
Oh.
It's happened 4 times. And so right now it's locked down in the back of the fridge.
You should change the names to soy sauce.
Don't culturally appropriate.
Oh, true enough.
So I think that we are rolling. Bubbly. Oh, okay, sweet. Okay, so we are rolling. So I think actually what I can
We're
do.
so cheesy.
If you
1,
guys
2, 3. Ow!
want to see what you look
Why
like.
am I always the man and you're the woman?
Because it's the way God intended.
I know.
A lot of people like to see how they look, so I'm putting us.
We do. We are these people.
We are these people.
I'm putting us right here. We are here with 2 of my content creator friends, darlings, new friends.
Did you say content or?
I love how you can say cunt.
Oh, cunt. I'm a content
I think everyone
creator.
got what you were saying.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say it one more time just in case. Content.
Creator.
Content.
Friends. We have Moxey Munchies here.
Hello.
Who has done the show 2 times. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm always tested when people come on. I'm like, how many episodes did you do?
I'll save you 0 for me.
Well, this is actually technically your first.
1.
If I'm recording the audio, then like I'm gonna rip the audio from it.
Sweet.
So it's gonna be your first.
That's a smart idea.
Intoxicated.
Okay, cool.
T Johnny /
Hello.
Can we call you Tyler?
Tyler, yeah, sure. T. Johnny,
Okay.
Tyler.
Okay. Where'd the
Handsome.
T Johnny name come from?
So I've reinvented myself 8 million times, and I was like Tyler John, TJ, Tyler, Tej, and my family calls me TJ. And so I was like, one day I was just like, well, F it, I'll just be T Johnny, and it stuck. But it's confusing because people think my name's Johnny. So they call me like, hey,
yeah.
Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, and that's my dad's name, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, that might get confusing.
Yeah.
And like with you and Moxey, what's that like having?
This is like a Tim Hortons.
And all.
Just change
And
that.
Caesar,
yeah.
we have. Oh my God! Look at the different drinks we have going on.
I'm so hydrated.
This is my first alcoholic drink of the stream.
What's it?
Corey, okay, so it says 11 hours 46 minutes. Does that match up to about 3 a.m.? Is this
Yeah,
timer
because it's
on?
just after 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that matches up fine. Okay.
Yeah.
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 All right.
Thank you so much for coming.
I may put too much Worcestershire in it.
No, it's good.
Which gives us a great opportunity to figure out how we say that word.
Worcestershire.
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 Chestershire.
Chestershire.
That's a tricky one.
Yeah. Bye.
And
Nice meeting you.
Kirsten, just so you know that you're on the audience cam.
You're just like,
Yes! Oh man, I love you.
I want to hear a more C word, please. Cunt. Sorry,
Okay.
Mom, if you're watching. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry.
Oh god, if I run for politics again,
I know,
this
I'm
is
just
this-
like, I'm just not going to strategically chant that. It's something
Yeah.
I can't make disappear off the internet.
Yeah.
It's a word that I've only recently started being
I'm
okay
a
with.
frequent user. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
In terms of what?
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Sometimes you don't see beauty until you see it. You know?
Now I love you.
Perfect. The circle
Guess
of
what?
life.
He's taken.
Yeah.
We have an
Yeah.
announcement, by the way.
Yeah. I don't think we told you.
Ooh.
Yeah. We're getting married today.
What?
Actually. Yeah.
What?
At 6 o'clock
At Jack Astor's.
for $1.99.
Sarah's face.
We would have invited you, but you're already doing this.
Yeah, you're busy.
I'm very confused.
So are we. That's fine. Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
what?
not confused.
I'm
We're
very
gonna fix
confused.
you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
good
hang on.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot going on right
Yeah.
See, we're good friends because we save the content for on air.
Yeah.
now. What do you mean? You're getting married?
Yeah.
What's happening? Okay.
So Jenny and I love weddings. So we have a business together called
Yeah.
the Love
Your
Halifax.
camera. isn't quite straight.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Neither am
Oh,
I,
okay.
so that's fine.
Yeah.
If I can do it, the camera can do it
Are
too.
any of us,
Yeah.
really. It's a spectrum.
Yeah.
That's very true.
Anyway.
So yeah, we love weddings and we have a business together. And well, I'll let you tell the actual part of it because you've done most of the work, which is true of most things that we
sorry,
collaborate on.
Weddings are hard.
Yeah.
I'm still just in shock right now.
Yeah.
So,
You're not joking, right?
No.
Am I?
No.
Because I'm really bad at picking up sarcasm sometimes.
We're bad
No.
at doing it, so that's fine. Sarcasm.
I don't
another
think it's
thing.
going to work tonight.
It's not.
No, for either of us.
I don't know.
Okay. Keep going.
Oh, I 100% thought your name was Johnny. That's fine.
That's fine.
That's Meg.
Oh, hey, May. It's too bad you can't be at our wedding.
I tried to invite her down. I definitely would have. Well, to be fair, I asked May to marry me first.
You did?
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough.
Okay.
Not this week. Another time.
Meanwhile, you just got divorced like last year.
Yeah, like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
I'm going for that Black Widow thing, but I keep choosing people without money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm broke. Yeah. She bought the Timbits. I was like, let's get Timbits. I'll buy them. And then I didn't have my wallet.
I haven't eaten any food today.
No?
Okay, I need to know everything.
So, Jack Astor's is providing weddings for $1.99 this week.
Yeah. Serious.
Yeah. So I
today's the last day.
called, and we have a wedding, and I have a wedding dress and a veil.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
full
No,
on.
you don't.
When I picked her up, it was hanging in the window of her front
It's
bedroom.
all ironed,
Yeah,
ready to
yeah.
go. I got a loaner dress. I bought a
I'm wearing
veil
all
of Kijiji
black.
for $10.
Yeah.
No. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna believe this until I get pictures later.
Oh, we'll
tonight.
have pictures and video
No.
content.
Look at our Instagram feeds for the day.
Yeah.
Like, there's tons of Instagram Moxey Munchies. We're not quite sure.
Yeah.
I brought favors for our guests. I will provide an assortment of appetizers. Splurge. They say they give you
My eyes
cans to
twitching.
tie to your car.
Over on
From the
Twitch, though.
pictures, a donkey marries you.
Yeah.
A
I
donkey?
don't
What do you
know.
mean a donkey marries?
'Cause
Like
that's
their
their
mascot,
mascot.
Jack.
Like someone dressed up in the costume?
Well, I think it's a real donkey.
Oh my god.
Sarcasm!
Oh,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
turn my camera off.
Holy shit!
I know. And so Jenny just figured it out. Like, just asked them what, like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
And when you called, wasn't the manager like, yeah, we do that?
So wait, this is a legit wedding?
So when I
Well,
called,
she's a justice of the peace,
First of
so-
all, Tyler and I own a wedding business
Yes.
together, so we
Yes.
actually know the wedding industry quite well. And when I called, I was like, "Hi, I'd like one of your $1.99 weddings."
It's the cheapest thing on the menu.
Yeah, and then the first lady was like, "Hold on, I'll get the manager." After a long pause, the manager comes on. He's like, "Hi." I was like, "Hi, I'd like to get married for $1.99." And he kind
The
of
way
was like,
God intended.
"Oh." And he was like, "You know it's not legal, right?" And I was like, "I literally am a justice of the peace. I know
I
it's
know.
not legal."
Well, fuck! You should have led with that.
No,
It's still
we
a
would
wedding.
miss out on this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
Oh, I'm kind of sad that it's happening on the day of my live stream that I
Yeah.
can't do
Yeah.
it.
I know.
It would
Like
really
I said, I would have
fun.
invited you otherwise.
Oh my god.
You would be a great fake officiant.
Ah.
Yeah. I
Oh
know.
god.
Yeah. My mom did the same thing. My mom was like, if you're going to have a fake wedding, you should have fake children too. I'd rather not talk about that on live air. And then Jenny was like, well, if we're going to do fake children, we have to hire like child actors.
We don't have that income yet. But
How
if ever-
many-
So obviously this is going to be a video.
Mm-hmm.
So if I make enough money off the video, then we can hire a child actor
We
to be our
should.
fake child. And
Yeah.
then obviously the natural progression is then our fake divorce.
Yeah, that might be real.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Wait, okay, so what's the deal with this? Is this fake?
Well, what's fake to you?
I just like to point out that I'm also wearing a ring. You just can't see it.
Can I put
I
it on
put
my
it-
finger just to feel?
It's too big for me, so I had to put like wrap on the
The
bottom.
toe ring,
You know, it's a quick.
not a toe ring.
Technically, they call it a shotgun wedding, but
Yeah.
I don't think I'm pregnant.
Oh gosh, I hope
Yeah,
not.
this is small.
Well,
Yeah,
it fits me now.
I do.
I have fucking fat ass fingers apparently.
Do you?
Because I can't get that fucker on.
This is from my last sham wedding, admittedly.
Yeah.
So
You know, not even the first sham.
And actually, the person from my last sham wedding is paying for this wedding.
Oh.
What do you mean?
He transferred me the $1.99 because he couldn't be there tonight.
Oh my God.
Girl, I'm broke as fuck, and I'll give you the $1.99.
I'm actually kind of nervous because when we get to Jack Astor's, there's a crew of us going, like 10 people. We're
Yeah.
dressing up. It's a thing.
Like, I'm going to have a wedding dress on and a
Yeah.
veil.
And, like,
There's gonna be a lot of buzz around this.
well, like, what
And then what
happens
if, like, people want to, like, buy us drinks and stuff?
Oh,
and then
no.
do we have to be like, no, he's gay?
Yeah.
No,
Why did we say that? It's like, let's set up a GoFundMe. He's gay. Yeah.
Oh my God, it is on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Literally, I have my wedding dress hanging in the window when I
2
get
hours
home.
and 33 minutes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
If you'd like to follow along tonight, it's at Moxey
Munchies.
Munchies. Or
Yeah.
Not Munchies.
No.
Not Munchies.
Munhie.
Or T Johnny. T-E-E
Yeah.
Johnny.
T-E-E-J.
Never make your promo images when you're very tired, because you typo your guest, and I feel bad when I typo my guests, because I love my guests.
I didn't really care. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, Moxie's like, you can leave it up, it's okay. And I was like, nope, I'm deleting it. And I'm reposting it. So yeah, if you're ever a guest of my pod or anything and you notice a typo, fucking tell a bitch.
Yeah.
Because I feel real bad about that shit.
It's hard to remember because there's so many different details in your life and for work, and so it's just.
Yeah, my life has been a
takes
whirlwind.
happen.
Like tomorrow, I think I will sleep for a solid 24
I
hours.
hope so.
Like I'm not setting an alarm, and I'm just going
Yeah.
to let my body wake up when it naturally does.
That'll be the day that your cats are like, "Hey, let's party."
Mm-hmm.
How's it been going so far today?
Today's been a whirlwind.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like, I might have a solid hour to sit down and like do the OBS,
Yeah.
perfect everything. And I sat down and I perfected one thing, and I had 3 other things to do, and it was 9:30, and I had to start getting ready.
Yeah.
And that was the tricky part.
You
And,
look great. Your makeup's awesome.
Thanks. I was so rushed.
Wow, it's
so-
rushed. Oh.
Yeah. But no, it's, you know what? It's utter chaos until we are here now. We are rolling.
Mm-hmm.
We have working mics. We have working video. Like, this is already way better than my last live stream, which, like, there was crazy echoes with the audio, and like it just wasn't as streamlined. So I think everything's going as far as I know good. Let them buy you drinks.
I know. I
Oh,
saw
yeah.
that.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I get it.
I would say play it up.
but then also, like, you don't want to be dishonest. You know what I mean?
And it's like, well, neither of us really drink either. I definitely don't drink, and
No.
you might have a couple a year or something.
Well, maybe like one a month.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is insane, and it's gonna be hard for me to not be just insta stalking you all night.
It's at
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Jack
6
Astor's
p.m.
Dartmouth Crossing.
Probably will only get started 6:15. I'm guessing.
Okay, so that's nearing the end of the comedy segment.
Yeah.
6 p.m. Okay. Okay.
We will try to live stream if the Wi-Fi is good enough.
Oh.
But I don't think it will.
I
Probably
wish I could
not.
feed it in somehow.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck, that would be amazing.
Have you ever been engaged or like what's the marriage?
God, what do you think?
I'm gonna
Tyler?
say yes.
no.
Not that that's something we should all strive.
I
for,
I
think.
wanted to get engaged.
Yeah.
Like, there was a guy that I really wanted to, like, for it to go there. Good thing it didn't.
Yeah.
But not, yeah, no.
How old were you?
No, this was 7 years ago. That's the
Oh,
last
so
time someone.
young.
That's the last time
Young
someone loved
baby.
me.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh man.
About the same for me.
Yeah.
7 years.
Yeah. My mom loves me. She might be
My
watching.
mom does love me. I know May loves me, and I love you, May.
May's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, May. Who else is watching? We have 13 viewers. This is
Sweet.
already way more than I had before. So let me know who you are, and if you have any questions about this $1.09. Like, I have 1,000 questions, but.
Just, Instagram and DM me. I'll invite you. Just so I know who's
Open
going to
invite.
roll in. I am going to provide appetizers. I don't know how good they're
From
going
Jack
to, from
Astor's?
Jack Astor's.
Well,
I
oh,
don't
you gotta
know
get
how
the
good
pan
they'll
bread.
be.
Pan bread. Oh yeah, for
The
sure.
pan bread.
That's not really like a finger food wedding thing. That's like you and your girlfriends like sitting down and getting greasy.
Yeah, which is how I imagine my wedding to be in real life.
To be.
It's the only reason I said yes. I was like,
Yeah.
garlic pan bread, yeah.
Yeah. It's the
if
cheapest thing too.
if you
Yeah.
could choose, okay, like, so you're getting married at Jack Astor's
Yeah.
for the $1.99 because the opportunity came up.
Yeah.
But if you could choose, like, you always hear about like Taco Bell weddings. Like, there's always these like crazy like
Yeah.
news stories. Like, where would be your restaurant, like your dream restaurant to get married at?
I mean, this is like near and dear to Tyler and I's heart
Yeah.
because we literally run a business called
Yeah.
Elope Halifax that's about small weddings and
Yeah.
fun weddings and
Right.
just eloping or having a few people.
Right.
I think I would do something fun. Like in the video that I'll put out after the wedding, I did reference like the Taco Bell $600 wedding. I think I would do like a summer camp
Harper.
and then cater it or something like
Yeah.
have everyone together in one place and then just have pizza or hot dogs or something like that, and you can do it really affordably and really cheaply, and it still is a great time for everybody.
I don't know what I've never even seen myself. This is the closest I've ever even imagined to getting married. This fake wedding we're gonna do today.
I know.
So like to plan a real wedding, because I've been to so many as a photographer that I was just like, I don't know.
You're not really. You've seen so much that you're not quite sure what you would want.
I've been at like $80,000 weddings, and I've been at $300 weddings, right? And so
Yeah.
there's no real. I would say maybe it's more likely that the cheaper weddings are usually have a bit more spirit and heart to them. But you don't really know. It's a bit of a gamble either way.
That's what I usually say when people are like consulting with me. I'm like, if you do a small wedding,
Yeah.
you're not going to be worried about what you should do. You're going to be worried about what you want to do.
Yeah, because weddings are always about everyone else.
Always about everyone else.
Yeah.
And I really
Yeah.
like weddings that it's about getting people together and they get to spend time with each other. And a lot of times it's that one magical or two magical things in your life, your wedding and your funeral, that people go to great lengths to come hang out with everybody.
Right.
And, you know, even if you don't get to spend a long period of time with everybody, then everyone's having a good time creating memories together too.
That's very true.
So
So for a dream wedding? Oh,
Yeah.
I can't even think about it now. 'Cause
Yeah.
it just seems too unrealistic.
Yeah.
To think about.
It's so much money.
Fuck, that's depressing.
You can do
There
it.
was definitely a time, even when I was single, that I still pictured a wedding.
You should drink this faster.
You can do it super cheap. It's super expensive, but you can do it like super cheap
Yeah.
too. You just have to let go of that idea of like, oh, I'm having a wedding and say yes to the dress and big bouquet
Yeah.
and, you know, sit down meal and renting chairs. And we're obviously in a lot of wedding forms and that. When I see people renting chairs for like $5 a chair and they're just like,
Imagine.
dig, like just for someone to sit on,
Yeah.
let alone their food and their drink and that.
I would
sort
want
of
to
thing.
do bitch and honeymoon. Like, I would want to put the money
That's
down.
where my money would want
That
to go.
was always where
Yeah.
mine has always
know,
been,
like,
too. Yeah.
like go to Bora Bora.
Oh my god, so far away. Middle South Pacific. Let's do it.
I went to a
Is
wedding.
that where we're going?
Yes.
No, where are you gonna go on your honeymoon?
Are you
Where's the fake honeymoon gonna happen?
Sackville.
Literally, Tyler's like, I can do 6, but I can't hang out afterwards.
Yeah.
So he's literally leaving me on my wedding night.
Yeah, I'm going
Isn't
to.
that like bad luck? You gotta consummate the marriage.
I'm going to
somehow.
a queer pajama porno party. So like,
What?
I got plans.
Can I come?
Queer?
Potentially, yeah.
They might not allow us if we're straight.
But you take that back. Yeah, exactly. You said it first. You were like, it's a spectrum. Which side
Oh,
are you
Ashley.
on?
Hey, Ashley. Thanks so much for tuning in. I
Jack
always
Astor's, yeah.
assumed I'd end up at a courthouse, but Jack Astor's is sounding pretty great
They're
right now.
chicken
Do you-
fingers.
Ashley, if I wasn't doing this live stream, I'd marry you at Jack Astor's.
There's always tomorrow. FYI, courthouse weddings, you might as well just hire JP and do it wherever you want because it's actually cheaper just to pay a JP
And easier.
and easier,
Yeah.
and you can do it wherever you want.
Yeah.
There's tons of places you can do it for absolutely free. ElopeHalifax.com.
I hope that you guys are still around 10 years from now where I pay someone to marry me.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just have a wedding just you two, and we'll officiate.
Oh, you could
them.
also marry, I think, like, you always hear these news stories about people marrying cars or, like,
Oh, wow.
inanimate objects.
wow.
What would I marry?
I definitely.
Alcohol.
Gosh.
Alcohol.
She'll have to find another phallic symbol. Yeah.
That same. It was someone else. The Eiffel Tower thought process. Another lady was in love with her bow.
Charles
She was
Quest.
like a competitive archer, and she was in love with the bow.
Oh, wow. So, Elope Halifax. So, it's you guys are the team.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just us.
JP over here.
Yes.
You can marry people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna.
can.
I
You do.
actually recommended you to my friend, you guys, both of you, to my friend Amy, who was just here with Terrible's Quest,
Nice.
because I think that she wants to have a smaller wedding. And I said you guys would be the go-to.
We'd be
people for
down.
that.
We're fine.
Because you got your wedding and your legal aspect,
Yep.
Yep.
and the personalized vows,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and then you do the photos.
yes.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
beautiful photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, other than like all the other things, like venue and food and all that, but this is really for people who
Yeah.
want
You just want to
the
be married.
simplicity.
Yeah.
You don't want a wedding.
Yeah.
You just want to be married. It's okay. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people will bring friends or family or 2 to 8 people because they know their parents will be upset if they're not there or whatever their motivation is.
Right.
But it's just you're together. You have a place together already. You have all the stuff. You don't need this huge production and stress and money. You just want to be married.
Yeah.
And then there are some people. It's like we're leaving the country or he's moving here. That sort of thing. We were going to get married anyway. We've just expedited the process, so we're going to have our legal wedding now, and then we'll have a reception next year. That sort of thing. We have a lot of those. Too.
And they're so tender. The last one we did with the 2 guys.
Oh.
Maybe they're watching. We're friends with them on Facebook now. They were just so adorable.
Oh yeah.
Just-
What was the wedding like?
It was just them and their friends at Point Pleasant Park and family.
Yeah, and it was like overcast, but it was perfect weather.
Yeah.
And they same thing. They said they're
Yeah.
gonna have a reception next year, but they just wanted to be married now.
Right.
And they're just so cute, and their
That's
family
so
was there. And
I wouldn't. If I was
Yeah.
really in love with someone, I probably wouldn't want to wait either.
No, just get it done, right?
Yeah.
Like, just do
You
it.
know, like
if you've done that commitment, who cares?
Yeah.
yeah.
And side tip, the cloudy days are the best for
The
photos. Best for photos.
You're not
'Cause all the light. Yeah,
squinting
no
and,
contrasting light.
yeah.
It's dreamy.
Gorgeous
Yeah.
photos, yeah.
And and how long have you been doing photography? Because I also. wanna
Oh
talk about-
gosh, like 10 years. Like one of my first like grown-up jobs. I barely have any of those. But Jenny's laughing because she's like, yeah, he's right. Yeah.
Photography is a grown-up job. What are
Oh
you
no,
talking
no,
about?
that's what it is. But like, I worked for an organization called Katimovic, and for my my
yes.
very first paycheck, I was like, I'm gonna get a fancy camera. And it was just one of those things where if you have like an inherent ability to do something, you start getting a bit better, and people start recognizing it. It's instant feedback. You look at the picture, you're like, oh, that's good, and then it just sort of took off. And now I've been doing it for 11 years. Yeah,
May said she'll marry her sewing machine,
perfect.
and you should roll up. Your
Does it
Is
have?
that so much? Jesse, she knows that she was on cam.
Will your surger be?
Kirsten,
jealous?
you
She
knew
has a
you were
surgery
on
too.
cam, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
she-
good.
So Tyler and I
so-
were discussing this cup because
Yeah.
if he wins the car,
Gotta go get some cold pizza in my car. I'll be back.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna go get some cold pizza in my car. I love you.
are you me?
Okay,
Oh, wait, I don't have
all of a
that.
sudden I can see myself getting married. Bring the cold pizza though.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry, Jesse. She knew that she was on Kirsten. Yeah, she knew.
Oh, that's why she did it.
On cam.
Yeah, so we were going to Tim Hortons to pick up some Timbits, and I wanted a coffee, and I forgot my wallet, so Jenny paid, but we were talking on the walk over. What happens if we win? Like, she paid
Oh yeah.
for
Oh
it.
right. This discussion.
my cup.
It's a good. It's okay.
Somehow we came to the conclusion Tyler has to go down on me if he wins the Jeep.
You won't say the C word, but you'll
Wait,
say
if
that.
if he wins,
Because I bought the
That's a
coffee.
lose-lose.
It is lose.
God. Oh God. I don't. What will that be like after eating like 10 fucking pans of pan bread? Will you get a yeast infection? Too much. I am so sorry I even said that.
probably the only time I would go down on a girl.
After pan bread?
If it was covered in garlic and butter.
I feel like I've been kidnapped, and this is like my freaking like ransom video. Send help.
You're pinned in.
Send
by us.
help.
No,
God.
I don't want that.
All right, I'm gonna check this cup. Roll here.
Here we go. I would fucking die if you won on this
Please
live
play
stream.
again.
Wah, wah,
I'll
wah.
have to show
But
the
I will
camera.
take your dirty cup because I'm doing a series about how Roll Up the Room is kind of a sham and just buy McDonald's coffee.
Can you see that? Oh, if I shake it, does this help?
Yeah, fuck roll through. I mean, number one, I'm not a huge fan of Tim's coffee.
It's
in general.
terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, I think it's gross too.
Thank you. I'll take your garbage.
No, the sugar would be our
The
sister.
surger.
Surger.
Yeah.
The serger
a
would
shame.
get spicy sometimes.
That's
really
what, like,
weaving it in.
Surgers, drag queens all have surgers.
What
It's just like a really fancy sewing machine that can do a stitch on the back as well, and like go through like thicker fabric and like have different options. Way better, and can do like corner seams and stuff. It's like pro level.
That's pro shit.
I bet Rouge and them. I'm guaranteed they'll have those at home. They make so many of their own fabulous, amazing outfits. So
I'm so excited for that.
Me too.
I'm
gonna
like
tune in.
not worthy. Really is truly how I feel. Like it's gonna be
excited.
like Wayne's World.
We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
Because it's Devastation too,
scum.
right? Yeah. It's Devastation and Rouge?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Deva and Rouge.
That is amazing. Deva scares the crap out of me.
What do you mean scares?
It's just so, she holds such a high place within the hierarchy of drag in Halifax.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
she's always judging the swine. And I did the swine a couple years ago. And I was not scared. Well, I was a bit terrified to be in front of like 300 people and performing or whatever. But I was more terrified of looking at Deva.
Wait, what's the swine?
It's where they,
Oh, it's great.
people who have never done drag before, there's a swine and the stallion, so for both genders, and so the people who've never done drag before get adopted by someone in the community. They have like a month and a half or so to train and prepare. They don't get to see themselves in drag, and then they do a big reveal at the show. So you see yourself for the first time, and then you perform in front of like 300 people.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I
It's
want to go
terrifying.
this year.
It's so much fun. It's always
Yeah.
I think it's the Thursday in the middle of Pride usually, and
Yeah.
it's so good. It's hosted by Eureka and Farah, I believe.
Okay.
And it's just such a
And
freaking good show.
you said that you don't see yourself until you go on.
No.
Do you see yourself immediately before you hit the stage?
They have a mirror, and you have to come up in front of everyone, and then they're like, "You ready to see yourself?" And you go, "Yeah."
And
they
even if
pull
you
out the
hate
mirror.
it, you just gotta go out and rock it.
Yeah, and then you have to perform like 20 seconds later. It's wild.
Oh my
It sounds like my
God.
nightmare.
It's so
Yeah,
scary.
I don't think I could do it.
I think it's
even
the
today,
scariest thing.
Even today, I was like my friend Jesse, if you're listening, was like, just don't worry about getting ready. I was like, no, I gotta get ready.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm also a
like-
terrible dancer too. So like my
me too.
drag mother was Elle Noire, and she is just amazing.
Right? On the wire, yes.
But she's such a great performer, and I am not. So it was definitely friction. There was tension because I just wasn't that good.
What song did you do?
I did. It's by Tori Kelly. Expensive.
Okay.
It was
okay.
good, nice and short, punchy, really good beats, lots of horns. Damn. Now I hear it though, and I have like PTSD flashbacks.
I would love to do hyper drag.
Oh yeah.
Is hyper drag? Is that just when I'm a more exaggerated female?
What is hyperdrive?
So it depends on the community you're in. Some people say bio queen. I'm not a big fan
Oh,
of that. I'm not
yeah.
a fan of that term.
Right.
But hyper queen, people say, I just say drag queen because it's
Right.
just a
I could
celebration
be
of gender.
if I wanted to be. I could be a drag queen. Just
Yeah.
I would just amp up everything. Everything
Some
would be
of my
amped.
favorite drag queens online are women who do performative drag as female presenting drag. And I love it. Yeah, it's fun. How's that
was
cold
amazing.
pizza?
Kirsten's
Yeah.
back. Show
I'm-
the audience cam. The audience cam is right there. Show the audience cam what you brought in.
But do it as a strip tease.
Cold pizza.
Where'd you get it from?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but where is it from?
Yeah.
I gotta pee.
Oh.
I've never had that.
Keep trying.
Alright.
I gotta
You're
stretch.
out of love with me.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Is that gluten free? Oh, okay, good. I'm back in love.
glutinous.
Yeah.
I was gonna clean that up.
Would you? You're kind of a drag queen sometimes. We did drag.
I could do it.
Yeah,
I
I-
really could. Especially like someone else would have to do my makeup.
No, I think we should do another video this summer for drag and do it again to see if we've gotten any better. We're not gonna get better, but we could do another drag.
But where do we wear the makeup to?
Yeah.
We need somewhere to wear the makeup to.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't follow us on the internet because we're narcissists, for this year, Tyler and I, so I have a YouTube channel, and I did a YouTube video where Tyler taught me. Well, we both watched a Miss Cracker
Pot's
video.
a bit of like a misnomer there.
Of doing drag makeup for the Pride Parade.
Yeah.
But it was a wreck.
Elle told me it looked like I had oatmeal in my eyebrows.
You
did.
kind of did. I think our key flaw was that we didn't let our eyebrows dry, but also we did not have all the tools available to us.
I was using brushes from my art box.
I had to put a clip of us together for something we were working on.
Yes.
And I was skimming through the video, and it's like you just showing your art brushes. And
Yeah.
in retrospect, I don't know why I didn't object to that. I was just like, oh,
It's because
that
we were
must
stressed and we had no time.
I just thought it was something drag queens did, and I just
No.
didn't know about it.
No, I'm a terrible drag queen. Well, Sarah's gone. We should show them our tights.
Yes.
Just want to point out, like, that's my butt.
I don't have a butt, but okay, let's see if we can get an angle where I have a butt. Because mine are stretched out.
So if you
more.
put one leg like this and one leg like that,
Oh yes,
gives you more of a butt.
the belfie.
Yeah.
I'll never have a butt.
You should zoom this up, folks. Yours is free.
Just move your chair over. We'll take over the channel.
Yeah.
Be
So
the
Sarah's dead. just gonna put my feet up.
Hi, welcome to the Moxey and Tyler show.
This is the way it should be. Sarah's better at this than we are. But
I'm glad the camera can't see here.
I'm a bit disappointed, actually. I could just do one of these.
Fair. Yeah, just lift your hips a bit.
I have a poor pelvic floor. I should not be doing this. Yeah. Any questions from the audience?
Tim's coffee does taste like an ashtray.
It does,
you are
yeah.
correct,
Yeah.
May.
But it's so, like we were saying this in the car, it's like it's such a Canadian thing now, and
The service isn't even very good. We waited in a drive-through line for like 15 minutes, and finally we aborted the drive-through line, and I just went in and got the stuff. But it was 8 cars, and it was probably over 10-minute wait.
yeah.
Which I never wait in drive-through lines, so maybe that's normal, but I'm not used to it.
Yeah, I mean, I go through the drive-thru all the time. So,
Do you?
all the time. And I turn into such a weirdo in the drive-thru. You might have heard the story before about the young guy. I should probably sit close to the young guy at Tim Hortons. I'll tell it again for this little channel. I was going for a dog walk, went through Tim Hortons, and I just like wanted a cookie. It was one near home, and I asked for like a peanut butter cookie, and the guy was like, "Yeah, we're all out of those, but I have a chocolate chip cookie with your name on it." And I was like, "Cool, perfect. Well, I hope my name is on it. It's Tyler." And when I pulled up to the window, he had written my name in icing, and he was very, very cute. And I was like, "Oh my
You
goodness."
should have said, do you have another one with your phone number on it?
No, wait for it, because it gets worse. So I kept going back to this Tim Hortons, hoping to see him. Be
Oh
like,
my God, Tyler!
I'd just be like, what? Well, maybe he's there, and often he wasn't. And so one time I was there, was this older woman, and I was like, wanting to get like a little chatty, and I was like, "You folks are so nice here at this Tim Hortons," and she's like, "Yeah, we love it. She had really great smokers, like, yeah, we love it here." And I was like, "Yeah," and there's this one guy who's like really, really sweet, and he did this thing for me, and she said, "Yeah, that's Alex, the owner's son. He's in high school."
He even has.
Yeah, I like have never been back to that Tim Hortons.
Tyler, no.
Yeah, so embarrassing. Oh my gosh, I just don't. I'm like, I have no. I'm just too nice to people. You know this. We got in that car accident, and you're like, this is not a time to make friends.
Yeah, someone hit us in Tyler's car.
Yeah.
Completely at fault, and the guy said that too. And Tyler's like trying to be nice to him, like, okay, let's just move it along. Let's get the insurance information. Let's get out of here. Let's not make friends.
Yeah. How do our values align? Yeah. No.
How do you feel about social justice? Maybe I'll give you a discount on what you owe me for ruining my fender.
Well, that happened. Have you ever been in a car accident? Besides for that one that we were in?
I'm trying to. Yes. So in high school, the night before, my boyfriend left forever because not only was everyone moving away to university, but he had to move.
Is that an option post-wedding? Can I just leave forever?
Well, wait for it.
Oh no.
We got in a minor accident and kind of like ruined the night, and we never got to say goodbye. But he also turned out to be gay too, so
Perfect.
I do have a type.
Perfect.
So that was. You don't remember that accident, May? It was the last night that person was in town, and we were all in his wagon, and he accidentally
Shaggin' wagon?
It really was. It had the wood paneling.
Really?
It had the backwards back seat.
Must be a
in the
generational
back.
difference because I didn't grow up in the 80s.
Well, the car is from the 80s. I'm not from the 80s. Don't burn me. I'm going to sue you for all you're worth and then take your dog.
I actually, if you sue me for all I'm worth, you're actually going to owe someone else money.
I know. You could take my Pez. That would upset me. My wall of Pez dispensers. But
When Kristen put her top back on, I took mine off. I'll send pictures. Andrew Vaughn,
we're
did
good.
you see that?
No,
Andrew Vaughn said when Kristen put her top back on, I took mine off.
Thanks, man. We see you.
Oh.
I need you to take my boobs in.
Whoa.
Near them, or who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
I
sign
think
up
you
for
need
that.
to step closer to the camera.
Yeah. We are on. Are we on the audience cam?
I'm gonna be back in 2 seconds, okay?
You need to
You're on your own,
go
Moxey.
closer to the. Oh, you're turning away. Hi. So my name's Moxey. I'm 35. Gentlemen, I'm single for another 2.5 more hours. So add me on Instagram at MOXEY Munchies. Also, this is a great time to plug my podcast, which is not with Tyler. It's called So We Started a Cult. It's not a cult.
No.
But we started a cult. You can follow us on Instagram at Euphorilytic.
Perfect. Let's talk podcast. Just let me tape this other boob in, and then we'll talk podcast, and I'm gonna get you.
Sarah's taping her tits.
Yeah. I actually had to do the same thing. I just didn't.
I don't know what that's like because I don't have them.
I do.
Wah, 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 wah.
Why
Are
not?
they just small?
Look, you can tape anything with nipples.
I have nipples.
I have a bumper sticker
nipples.
that says that. Yeah. It's right next to my one that says baby on board.
I was gonna get my nipples pierced post-marathon.
Yeah. Yeah. Jenny just
So
ran a
ago.
marathon. A marathon. Ugh, I can't even.
It was
Wow.
fine.
I
I didn't die.
Lost a toenail.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
fine.
Exactly.
I did lose my largest toenail.
And
Which
that was
do you want to
fine.
see? Come here. I'll show you.
I can't look at it.
I'm eating pizza right now.
But you still got up and came over anyway.
Oh, well, that is beautiful. That is beautiful.
It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
I have 7 good toenails left.
Look at you are boobalicious. Oh my goodness.
I'm back. Outfit number 2.
We just were like bye.
3 in total for the night.
You're already on 2?
I'm already on 2 because this will lead me into 6:37. So it's about like 3 or 4 hours per outfit.
What's your last outfit?
It is a sequin bodysuit that's hanging
my
up
God,
in.
yes.
I could have worn my sequin suit, which I can marry people in.
What's Andrew's name?
Uh,
Please show us your feet.
Oh,
Is that Andrew again?
No, it's Hot Phaser.
do we know who this is?
Probably not, which makes it even better.
I'll show you my toe.
Oh, you gotta get right up. Yeah,
Ew,
yeah.
oh, I can't even. I can't even like. Oh, it's so disgusting.
So, you have a podcast. You have a podcast.
do.
And I have a podcast.
Podcast
Kirsten, you gotta start a podcast.
Everyone's doing it.
Seems like the cool thing to do, and then we can all listen to each other's podcast.
Yeah, do you have not enough things in your life to stress out about?
Yeah.
You should really,
Really?
add that into
Why
the
don't you
series.
just
Add into that.
cram more unpaid work into
Yeah.
your life?
Yeah.
Tricks.
I knew it.
Tricks. I don't know what that means.
Probably for the feet.
Oh,
Or-
I know what that means.
Tricks? Me? Oops.
Can we take our sweaters
Okay,
off?
well,
We
there's
still
that may or may
match.
not be related to a comedian in Toronto who did trick men into sending him videos of their
Feet.
toes wiggling and like just like kind of weird toe videos because he said he was
Oh,
like
this is
Sweaty.
green.
doing something for like
Oh,
a
mine's blue.
video or
No, this is
something.
green.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so cool though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really
wild.
cool.
Yeah.
Some gays out of it, they never got anything, and then they all started talking to each other.
Oh,
And he was
wow.
kind of like humiliated. It was like, I don't know. There's no resolution. So that's why someone said trick. Was that Andrew? Did he-
That was Andrew Vaughn.
He's an inside joke.
Ignore that inside joke.
Yeah.
Listen, Andrew, what you say in the chat is on the stream.
Yeah. Now it's an
Literally.
outside joke.
So this is outfit number 2. So,
We have a
oh my
costume change, too.
god. Okay.
We had to take our sweaters off. This
We're
is
sweating.
unrelated to what's happening right now.
Yeah.
We just needed our collars to match up here.
And it's the same blue. It's like
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
very
it's literally the
close.
same
Same shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, this is why we're getting married.
So we started a cult with your friend May. Hi May.
Hi.
Which is lovely. It's all about being positive, putting love out in the universe.
spreading love and positivity out in the world, and the more love you put out in the world, you get an exponential amount of love back, and it gives you a feeling of euphoria from this catalytic thing, so we call it a euphorolytic feeling.
That's actually how she proposed. She's like, listen to my podcast. And
I
was
just
like,
wanna-
I love you.
Spread the love.
And
Yeah.
then you started one very,
Yeah, like
very new pod.
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Very new pod. How is that going?
Good. It's a lot more work than I anticipated. The interview's been really, really great. So I have 2 full episodes out, and upon your recommendation, I did increase the time. So the last episode was a full hour. The one that's coming up that I just recorded this week with April Hubbard, who's a disability advocate and a queer person in Halifax, will probably be an hour and a half. We talked about so many cool things like disability and sex, and how her otherness has shaped like her work in the nonprofit scene, and just being a really cool radical advocate.
Oh, that's amazing.
It was a really, really great conversation. I'm looking
Because you
forward
get
to it.
in depth. Like
Yeah.
you go in depth with people, so I figure
Yeah.
whereas that's the case, I just figure a longer conversation. I mean,
Yeah.
people want to. If people listen, if you want to turn off podcast at 20 minutes, turn it off.
My
That's your jam.
podcast is
But-
22 minutes, so you can
Yeah.
listen to mine.
But this way, if you want to keep going, you can.
Yeah, and that's most often the feedback that I've been getting is that people wanted to hear more narration and more content. Period.
And I love that because you hop in and out of the narration,
Yeah.
and you apply it back to your life, which is really, really, really
Yeah,
cool.
and because I've done so many things, I think I'll never run out of things to talk about. yeah.
You always think you will, and then like you don't. Like I thought I would run out of friends
Oh, really?
to interview.
You just
you're
found more
adding-
friends.
And I
you're
just found more
adding- yeah,
friends.
Yeah.
And I just started reaching out to other people in the community
Yeah.
that were doing similar things.
Yeah.
And being like, we might not know each other, but we're doing similar things.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk. Let's collab. I think my bra's coming undone as we speak.
Is
in the
it-
back.
is it-
Now that will get the views up.
I'm using one of those extension hooks. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Can I just take a quick second and can you? I'm in a bodysuit. Everything is hard.
I'll reach down. Come here. I'll reach down the back. I don't care.
Yeah, can you? So it's just you can notice like the white. I don't know if you can see from there.
Yeah, you only got one class
Oh,
left. Hold on, girl.
she fixing me. Listen, we keeping them titties in. I'm gonna hold them just in case.
While we're
Because
doing
you
that,
know, Tyler did my promo pictures.
yeah, I did. They're awesome.
And which I love, by the way.
Yeah, but your boobs were all over the place.
And they were popping out. Listen, like for my body, my boobs are slightly too big.
Oh yeah.
So what happens is when I buy dresses that actually fit me, my tits are still spilling out. It's not a good.
Your life sounds so
Right? All me thinking like everything I have to buy, there's just like loose, empty sacks
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
I have really big kneecaps. I hear you, girls. Do you want to get a tarot card?
Oh my god, yeah! Let's do a quick tarot card and then we'll get Kirsten up
I,
here.
I thought that was a vape in there. I didn't know you brought it. I was just
That's
like,
mine.
So
Random
you
from
do
sight.
tarot.
Yeah, I've been doing tarot cards for Jesus,
Wow.
10 years as well. I have like 8 decks.
yeah, this is a
I have
different
some.
one than you did of
Yeah, I
me.
have some big decks, and then I have some
Love big decks.
smaller decks.
I actually don't like big decks.
This is a
I
really
like smaller
this is a
decks.
beautiful deck.
Ease of access, baby. Something
Yeah.
to be said
I only
for
have
it.
so much space.
These are the Tarot Mucha. They're really beautiful. They're based off the rider weight, so every card has a different symbol. So I think we should do.
So should I get into a
just
Zen
time.
mode? Like, should I just maybe do some breathing and
Nah,
like
fuck
focus?
it. No,
You gotta go in your natural state,
Yeah.
not a calm state.
Oh, natural
that
state.
wasn't a bird.
Yeah, I was gonna say, start crying. Alone in the dark.
You know me too well already.
Dipping things in mayo. That's what I do. Like,
Dipping things in mayo.
Add a little
that's
curry
into it.
seasoning.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're bougie. Yeah. Oh my God.
Mix your
Tostitos.
mayo and ketchup together.
All right. Shuffle the deck.
The deck.
Yeah.
Dick.
And then we'll just pick
And
2 cards.
is this a general? Are these general cards, or should I focus on what I want to know, which is when am I gonna get laid again?
Let's do. 2
I mean,
cards.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just say I can probably find you someone if you need, but
I mean, well, maybe
might be a
maybe
challenge
it's-
if you want it to be
maybe
on
it's deeper than
camera.
that.
Well,
Maybe
I
it's
say
more love based.
we'll pick a card that's for your past, and then we'll do one for your present, and we'll do one for your future.
I love that.
So we'll do 3 cards.
So like I'm just I don't
Shuffle.
I'm
That's
really
a lot of shuffling.
I'm
Yeah.
not good at shuffling, but
So now put the deck down, and then cut the deck with your left hand.
okay, left hand and
Yeah.
this way.
And just cut it, and okay, perfect. And so no, there we go. Here like this, and this is your past, present, future. All right, boom. Your past 6 of Cups. So I don't know these ones very well, so I have to read the book.
6 of Cups. At least it wasn't death or
Death's actually not a bad card. Death is just about closure and like a natural end of
it's
things.
like ending a chapter.
Yeah, the 5 of Swords and the Tower card are the ones that are kind of like, oh, your life's over.
Here's-
One girl, 6 cups. Is that what it is?
yeah. No.
It's a lot of fluids.
So the 6 of Cups is about. This is the 6, right? 6 is about happy memories, innocent delights, the trusting heart, and old roles made new again. So perhaps there is a bit of nostalgia for like. You did mention that 7 years ago was the last time you've felt in love. So in the past, maybe there was like a nostalgia for a time of who you were. You know, maybe.
back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll
I can
do,
see that.
we'll do this quickly. We'll do, this is your current situation. So the 2 of Wands for your current, this character I'll show you. So this is the 2
I
of
like that
Wands.
one.
This is about, this person here is kind of in control of their own domain. So they have all the power of this one staff, but they still have one staff like in waiting. And so they're kind of in control of their own dominion. So maybe currently, presently, you feel like you are in control of your creative pursuits or your work pursuits.
Yeah.
But you
Not
have
so
a bit
much
of
work.
a bit of a backup. So maybe like, but like this
But creative for sure.
this could be your work, the one staff, and then your creative could be over here just waiting to be tapped into.
Oh,
Perhaps.
interesting. Like, does that kind of mean that like someone's holding me back a bit?
Perhaps, yeah.
I'm not into double staffing.
Oh my gosh. I am.
Who is room?
Yeah,
Who is room?
your future. Oh, the moon card. So but it's reversed.
upside down, so what does that mean?
Sometimes it can be a negative thing. So the whole thing with the moon card is that if you're taking a walk and it's a full moon at night and there's no streetlights and how beautiful things are, and it seems almost as bright as daylight, but not quite, and the quality's different. There's a bit of like an illusion that comes with like the moonlight, like psychic awakenings, and kind of like convincing yourself that things are better than they are because all you see is like they're illuminated, but they don't show the full features. So it's like not getting caught up in the fact that like things might seem better than they are. So trust that even though you see something bright, there's always a shadow side. So
Oh, that makes me sad.
but it just could be like a cautionary thing. It's like focus on the nostalgia, keep the present, but your future could be a little too illuminated by the moon, not in the sun.
Get those 2 staffs.
Get those 2 staffs, yeah.
Oh,
May, do you have any
interesting.
suggestions if May's still listening? Because May does the tarot
She does
all the
tarot
time.
too, yeah.
So we'll show. This was the past. It was the 6 of Cups. Boom.
Cups.
The present was the 2 of Wands or staves for this deck. And then the outcome was the moon card, but it was reversed. Yeah.
Interesting.
I know. So basically, yeah, you're doomed.
I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Every time I get a tarot card reading, it's never it's never a
It's Moxey's
what's the
face during the
word?
Hi, Rappy.
We have a wedding tonight, okay? So if you could just trust and love the things that I'm into.
He might be coming. He's got another party to go to, his wife said, but she
Oh.
might send him.
Do I know Adam?
Sultan of Sweets.
I don't think
Oh,
I've
Son of Sweets.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
It's so cool to like kind of put a name to like an Instagram handle
Yeah.
because you see them all the time,
Yeah.
and then you're like, what they doing? What they life like?
But you're right, Adam. Not super into the cards.
She's what we like to call in the community
listen,
a skeptic.
I think it's just kind
Yeah.
of fun. I think everything
Me
should
too.
be taken with a grain of salt.
Absolutely.
But
yeah.
I will say that any tarot card reading that I go to, it's never like you will have smooth sailing. It's always just like your life is gonna be up and down and up and down and up and
Yeah.
down and.
I
But
just
whose
think,
life
yeah.
isn't up and down?
yeah.
That's very true.
I just think they're a really great tool for reflection. They just make you think about things in different ways.
Yes.
So I usually pick
that's
one every day when I journal, just to like kind of, yeah,
a cool idea.
just to see if I can think about something different. Yeah.
And you're like, nah,
yeah.
No.
no,
Yeah.
no, no.
So on our podcast, May always has a crystal, right?
Yes.
And talks about the crystal power. And every time I'm like, yep, placebo effect.
Oh.
Like I'm down with this if it's just for like entertainment purposes, but I get upset if people like claim that things actually do things
Okay.
Yeah,
or
you bet.
collect money for it or that sort of thing too.
Cool.
Oh, let's see if there's.
This is neat.
Oh, there's plot twist. They were stuck together.
What does that mean? Does that mean something?
Might be. So the cards for the past also had the 4, which I think is the Hierophant, which is like
Hero?
If it's a better standing card, let's go with that one.
it's usually like a masculine energy of spirituality. Oh no, it's the Emperor. So the keywords are leadership, fatherly protection, power, authority, man-made civilizations,
daddy issues?
and male sexuality.
I have men issues.
Yeah.
I think.
Do you?
Not
Who
necessarily
doesn't?
I just
daddy.
kind of blanket that as daddy issues,
Yeah.
even though most of the time it's not actually the father figure that creates
Well,
the issues.
That's what you should do during our wedding. You should just keep calling me daddy and see if like
I'm down.
the staff there are gonna be like, oh god. And I'll
I'm
just
down.
constantly remind them that you're older than me by 366
66
days.
Holy crap,
I know, it's quite a difference. Eh?
guys! Thanks so much for coming on.
Oh, geez, yeah,
This
absolutely.
was, and sorry that it was kind of a little bit jam packed, but
Hey,
I'd rather have you on than not.
Of
Because
course.
I love what you're both doing, and I'm
Thanks.
so glad to have met both of you. And yeah, we gotta do this more. I might do more monthly streams.
that'd be a great idea.
But not 15 hours. Not
No.
like maybe 2, maybe
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
But like what I might do, I was thinking going forward is I might like just invite past guests from like that month to
Yeah.
come on like at the end of every month on a live stream.
yeah.
And it's cool.
Or
that-
maybe do like comedy live streams.
yeah. And it's cool when you get to interact because
Like-
like I've never met you before, and you know, so it's right. And I like to, it's building community. Yeah.
And from 11 p.m. onwards, it's gonna be a shit show in
Validation.
here. It's gonna be
Yeah.
a party in here. So you're like I said,
I'll
open
be in
invite.
bed.
Yeah,
If you
I'll be
wanna
drinking
come
my
back
nighty-night
and
tea.
spend your honeymoon back with us. This thing's going until 3 or 3:30. So come on back.
He has a porn pajama.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds better actually.
I'll be there only for an hour or two, just because I'll be tired. So.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll go to bed.
Yeah.
But thanks so much, guys, for coming.
Yeah,
on.
thank you.
Thank you. We're gonna get Kirsten on for a bit, and then Travis.
Perfect. Oh, Travis Lindsay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. And you're gonna be fun
Yes.
too. They're both so
So
funny.
Kirsten, get your butt back up here, girl.
Bye.
I'm gonna change your overlay. Thank
Oh.
you guys for coming. Congratulations. Oh wait, actually, before you guys go, Kirsten, can you get a picture of us in front of the green screen?
You didn't want a picture of me and Corey. That's
Can I? I know, I forgot about that. I'm gonna get in the middle. I'm gonna get in the middle. I'm gonna get in the middle.
I will lose, yeah. Okay, just the green screen.
Or like,
Boom.
you know, a good picture.
But-
Doesn't really
Good
matter.
picture. It's not gonna be anything compared to like whoop whoop. I don't know. That's not a that's a stupid way to do it. Okay, I think that's good. Are any of these good?
It's just a picture of the green screen, none of us.
It's just the corner right there.
Yes, that works.
Oh, let me get rid of this.
Come on back.